Hello everyone, my name is Crusader. Welcome to World War Armies. Today we are looking at the new units, which is the Rolls-Royce and the British Chaffee. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have played a few games with these units, and I will be recording a 1v1 and 2v2 scenario for you. So, the UK armoured Rolls-Royce armoured car. I have been wanting this thing in the game for so long, because yes, while we do have currently the Vicro, it's not the real Rolls-Royce. Like, this is pretty... It's pretty standard, you would say, for the time era. This was used more as a reconnaissance role vehicle, whereas the actual Rolls-Royce was used as an armoured car and a armoured personnel carrier, because you could actually have some infantry in the back here and also inside. But enough of the history lesson. What's it like in game? Amazing. Like, I've got 0 skills on this thing, and already I am impressed with its capability. It will not handle anti-tank rounds, tank rounds, or even Jaeger rounds. It will not handle them well. So you've got to make sure that you're micromanaging this pretty often. The machine gun is very effective against infantry. You'll see that in the gameplay. Very effective. Like, man. You know what, yeah, let's jump onto the skills, shall we? Because I have a lot to talk about here. With the skills, I would highly recommend Overcharge. More damage equals, you know, if you have more damage on this thing, you are able to control the battlefield at your leisure. You can move your infantry about, move this Rolls-Royce armoured car about, kill everything in sight, pretty much. So, I would recommend Overcharge. Toughen and Blitz and Fortify. I would highly recommend Fortify, because the armour already on this thing is 100, but if you can get that any higher than it already is, then do so. By all means, do so. Toughen and Blitz. I mean, Toughen is a maybe, because really this is a tier 1 to early tier 2 machine. It will work very well in tier 1. Tier 2, early, it still works, but getting into late game, no. You will struggle to keep this thing alive. So, Toughen is a maybe. Blitz, I would absolutely recommend. Because, you know, more speed to get in and out as quick as possible is always a must. Razor Strike, don't even bother with Razor Strike. Like, if you have a PX squad, that's more than capable. So, just go for Fortified, Blitz, and Overcharge. I would also recommend Dominion Heal. If you want, go for Brutal Power, Brutal Rush. I would have to say no for Brutal Shield, So that's just my opinion on it. And if you want to be that guy, yes, you can go for second wind on this. But I will choose not to. Because, again, like I have said, it's pretty much a case of Tier 1 early game, phenomenal. Tier 2 early game, okay. Late game in Tier 3, mediocre. Don't even try. So, that's just my take on the Rolls-Royce Armour car. I love this thing. I think it's amazing. Good job, developers. You have cooked with that. Now for the British Chaffee, which I thought we were going to get the Firefly, finally, but apparently not, which, you know, I'm not in the slight bit salty. Really, I'm not. Who am I kidding? But anyway, the British Chaffee. It's somewhat better than the American counterpart. Obviously mine is leveled, has masteries and perks. But I think toe to toe, I think the British Chaffee might come out on top, toe to toe, without any perks or masteries. I have yet to do testing on this, so take what I just said with a grain of salt, people. But British Chaffee, it has a debuff. So, upon hitting enemy armour, has a 50% chance to cause drivetrain damage, which reduces unit movement speed by 25% for 6 seconds. That in itself is a pain in the backside for your enemies, basically. And because it's a light tank, you also get abundant speed. So, the armor on this thing, I mean, it's 130, but it ain't gonna stop a tubby, mouse, mammoth, sledgehammer, Sturmtiger. It ain't gonna stop anything. So, oops. As for the perks I would recommend on this thing, Overcharge, 100%, Blitz, 100%, Toughen, about 50-50 on that one, Fortify, 100%, Razor Strike, there we go, 110% you need Razor Strike on this thing. So the perks I would go for straight away is Overcharge and Razor Strike, then work on getting everything else for the Chaffee. Then I would immediately go into Dominion Heal. Brutal Power. I mean, if you can get this British Chaffee to kill stuff quick, then by all means, grab Brutal Power. Brutal Shield, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I also wouldn't recommend it either. But again, it's your choice. So I'm just telling you what I recommend. And if you want to be that guy again, then second wind, absolutely. But also, I would recommend fullback rush on this thing. And fullback vitality. It may be weird me recommending these two for you, but trust me, I've got this on my American Chaffee. There it is. And it has saved my Chaffee more times than I can count. I will be honest. So, but I think that's enough of me rambling. So, the first game we will go into, it's a 1v1. So, I will see you there, commanders. Okay, here we go. 1v1 against a bot. Well, I mean, oh well.
We are moving forward.
So, what I typically like to do is get rolls like here or out here. So then I can bully his infantry very early. Because as you can see, it's literally just... Look at that. And bear in mind, I have no masteries and no perks on this thing, and it's doing that.
Guns ready. Let's remind them what quality engineering can do. On my way.
Plus, the voice lines are a W. As a British man who loves history and all things military in general, it's, oh man, it's phenomenal. It is such a W. So right here I can use my rifle sections. I can use 3 of them to 2 of them to lock down the points on his side. Also the supply drops. And 1 squad to heal the Rolls Royce if it becomes too damaged. So. Oh, my rifle section is getting shredded there. Yep. We're gonna pull out of that.
One must outmaneuver them in style.
Ooh, I'm getting shredded. Run! Ah! They died. But now... I love that voice line. Like, these voice lines are a W.
You need me, boss?
But now we have the British Chaffee.
What's our objective?
Of course, the AI won't spawn tanks right now, but...
At your service. Polished, fueled, and frightfully efficient.
Man, like...
And off we trot.
Yeah, as you can see, like, the British Chaffee cannot really take damage.
But no promises.
I'm pretty sure the American one couldn't either, so... You know, you kind of want to combine the British Chaffee with the Valentine or Cromwell, whichever you would prefer. Personally, I would say the Valentine. Just pair the 2 together, then there you go, you pretty much got a pretty good fighting force there. And he's rebuilding that bunker. Stop it. It's rude. And as you can see, all 3 of these are just shredding infantry, man. So let's kill that bunker, because
But no promises.
it is absolutely killing me. There we go. And even without the Victory's Highway buff active, like, these are just doing work. Well, rip. I could probably pop Victory's Highway on these really quick just to see. Because I have done it before. Victory's Highway.
But no promises.
Right, so if we get rid of you... There we go. This is the team that you want to end up with. A Rolls Royce. I mean, you don't have infantry, which is kind of a... But... Look what all these can do. Like, that is crazy to me. So, if we get the buff active... Like, man, it's just so well done. It really is. And I'm just shredding the HQ with these units. Like, again, yes, it's against a bot, but not much I can do. Right here, we won. Yay! The thing to take away from this is know your units, know your opponent, work around what you have and what you're up against. That's the main thing to take away from this. Because if this was a real player, I would be scared about the HMGs, the Hago, and the Honey, and maybe late game the Tora. I'd be scared of those because they can rip the Rolls Royce and Chaffee apart, pretty much. So, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with a 2v2 game, which I will have a teammate to play with. So, we will be right back, folks.